to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
GSC Game World has definitely been working very hard to bring you everything that you needed to have when it came to Stalker 2. Stalker 2 missed its initial date, but Stalker 2 since then has been fighting back like the champions they are. GSC Game World has done numerous amount of updates from the initial release of Stalker 2, which I will only hope that anybody that's getting the game now can understand that it was a tremendous amount of effort for GSC Game World, and to continue to put out these patches, these updates, working on the game as hard as they're working on the game to give you the best Stalker 2 experience. I think that's a credit to the studio. I think that's a credit to Microsoft for allowing them the time, the money, and the effort and able to do so. And the marketing of this game has been phenomenal. Now, it is a very hard game. It is not a game that is taken lightly. It is a Souls-like of when it comes to first-person shooters and survival-type games. But let's get into all the massive updates from the patch notes, and over 650 fixes in it, which is astounding if you ask me. Right now, Stalker 2 gets a massive Xbox update with over 650 fixes. Stalker 2 players can now download a new update, and it's a big one, with over 650 fixes for the first-person survival shooter. GSC Game World is rolling out a Stalker 2 patch for Xbox Series S and X and PC with the Stalker 2 update 1.01 patch notes confirming that over 650 fixes and improvements are included. When returning to collect the Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl achievements after downloading the first-person shooters patch, you will see a performance improvements, better item pricing, and more. Stalker 2 Chernobyl, Heart of Chernobyl, patch 10.1, rolling out now on Xbox. While the update doesn't add anything new, GSC Game World has squashed a plethora of bugs in today's update. The controller dead zones, which was a huge problem, I'm not going to lie, have been increased. Several changes to the rookie difficulty should be make things a little bit easier, and a number of tweaks to the mutants make some of the tougher variants we're looking at you controller easy to kill. Easier to kill. Yo, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you, boy, thank God they fixing that rookie mode, because, yo, the rookie mode is crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. As for items, GSC Game World has reduced the weight on some mission items, such as the scanners. Some items are now valuable to sell. The patch increases the price of artifacts, upgrading weapons, as well as reduces the cost of repairing gears. Take a look at the patch notes of 1.0.1 patch notes below, which reveals some of the fixes arriving today. AI fixes, fixing groups of NPCs getting stuck and dying near the shelter during their active. Yo, that was so, oh my God, I understand it. All right. Fix the issues with the barrier could drop any mission items out of the player's hands, adding missions, missing sound effects around the barrier's telekinesis ability. Fixing issues with the NPCs occasionally getting stuck and not reaching the mission locations. This might have caused inability to interact with NPCs or progress into the next mission due to the idle behavior of the mission of the NPCs. Fix issues, performance drops, potential out memory crashes and hubs. Happened to me during a long play session. Fix issues with NPCs will move to a pose, or start flying after death. Fix issues with NPCs could not track whether a target is in cover or covered with shots, which cause them to shoot into cover, and more than 20 other different issues with the AI optimization issues. Now, this is the ones that I think really what we're looking for. Fixed issues with invisible NPCs and mutants appeared in the FOV while the player is scoping. Fixed fire visual effects that were not rendering at certain camera angles. We fixed approximately 100 different crashes, including potential memory leaks and exceptional access violation issues. Audio sound fixes. Fixed issues where combat music was still playing while combat was finished, and 7 other minor audio benches. And then they did a whole bunch of combat balance, gamepad input, increased gamepad dead zones, characters, fixed eyes and teeth and NPC models. Yeah, I mean, your eyes and teeth was definitely bad, my guy. Fixed your eyes and teeth. Minor fixes the NPCs, models, and animations. Cutscenes added missing footage to TV displays in the final cutscenes. Fixed issues with deer animations in the opening cutscene, and 20 other different bugs. Game setting menus adjusted unreadable text at the bottom of the shader compilation screen, fix some issues with NVIDIA reflex low latency options, save to subsequent boot of the game, and 10 more minor issues. The main side missions, now you see how many different fixes that they did do. If anybody's telling me that they're not working hard on their product to give you the best product possibly, I mean, I'm telling you, and this is within the first 2 weeks of launch in which they have given you the best, fixes. I mean, come on. The game itself, we know for a fact that it wasn't slated to be what people were trying to make it into. They were trying to make it into something other than what it wasn't. Like they were trying to make it into Metro, and it's not. This game has a life of its own. It has a breath of its own. It has a feel of its own. This game within itself is probably one of the best survival first-person shooters that I've played in a while. And I'm not going to hold you. The fact of the matter is this: when we got a chance to play it at Summer's Gamescom, and we talked to GSC Game World field operatives, they did give us a sense of what the game was about, what it was going to be about, and they did take notes. And they're taking notes from the community. And I'm not going to lie, the Stalker community themselves are some hardcore guys, right? So a lot of times people call the variant stalkers. They're not. The people there that are outside actually traversing Chernobyl, they're the stalkers. The game is a beautiful look, and it has an aesthetic which is purposeful, right? This game was made to look like this, made to play like this, and gives you the hardcore, gritty feel of what it's like in the dystopian world of, Chernobyl, and the alternate reality of what Chernobyl should have been for them. The game does not hold your hand at all. And if you're looking for something to hold your hand, well, this is not it. But what I will say is it's a welcome addition to anybody's library. And if you have the time and you have the patience to give this game a shot, just like the developers are giving it its best possible chance to win, then you will understand that it's something to behold, and it's a wonderful piece of tech that is running under this game. I thought that the game wasn't optimized as good as it could have been. But after looking at the game, watching several playthroughs, watching my son play the game, and, actually looking at Cody Eastwood and a couple of people play the game, I realized that the game has so much inside. Like, I really didn't understand exactly the gem that we were getting over at Xbox. And I am just pleased that if you have Game Pass, you're able to check it out. You're able to see what it's about, and you're able to, make up your own opinion of the game. But hopefully, this news drop that I gave you today, because I'm going to be doing several news drops during this holiday season of this nature. Hopefully, this news drop gave you what you wanted when you were playing Stalker 2, or if you're interested in Stalker 2 right now, you can go and actually try it out in its new updated form today. So have a happy holiday, and the King will be right back to it. I say on Monday, but there's no Fight Night Friday today with family. So again, have a great day and enjoy. Hey, rest up, because next week we ain't taking no losses.